I'm back playing Guardian of Realms, but this time I'm outside and in a massive field with a 20 by 20 meter play space. Today I'll be testing new updates, recording a 20-minute fitness test, and taking some D. Vitamin D. Yeah, vitamin D. So in case you missed my last video, Guardian of Realms is a mixed reality sword fighting game, which uses room scale mixed reality and real movement to create one of the best workout by accident games I've ever played. Now it is still in very early access and my opinion hasn't changed. I recommend it, but only if you have an appetite for early access. And the team over at Sinn Studio did offer to sponsor this video, which was very kind of them. There has been a new update which has increased the number of mods and a few fixes with room setup, but the most important update in my opinion was the addition of new enemies, like these shirtless men, and making the AI slightly smarter and slightly faster. Now in the first release of the game they were pretty slow, so this addition is very welcome. However, as I was sprinting around the field like a madman outside, they still felt a little slow for my taste, and I hope that in the future this will be improved upon further. But when playing in an indoor environment and playing a little slower, the new update does feel really good. Now it's still got the same two modes, sandbox where you can kind of slow time or have some fun messing around with gravity or doomfist, but by far the main reason I play is for the wave survival mode, where you have to defend your crystal and slowly get overwhelmed by the opposing force. Right now that's enough for me to keep coming back, and it's only $12 and I'll put a link in the description so you can get 10% off. Now this is my first time doing a proper outdoor mixed reality fitness session in midday sun, and it kind of broke me. As a quick disclaimer, getting sunlight in the lenses can cause permanent damage to your Quest, so please be careful and do your due diligence before taking your headset outside. But in just under a 20-minute workout, I burnt 271 calories, and I have done a lot of VR workouts in the past, but this to date is the most intense session I've ever completed. Now for reference, Les Mills Body Combat is around 245 calories, and something like Crystal Whip is down at 165. Of course, if I played those games outside in 30-degree humid Singapore, the results might be slightly different, but still, this was very tough. This also properly got me into Zone 4 and Zone 5 threshold training, but the crazy thing is, because I was having so much fun, I just didn't even really notice how tired I was during the rounds, until it ended where the crystal was broken and my body was broken as well. Actually, this workout is far better than what the stats are showing. Because one, it's a 20-minute walk to the park for me. Then I did a very intense outdoor workout, but what makes it so good is the rapid changes in direction. This is good for training ankle and hip stabilizers, and it's obviously also great for shoulder mobility. You can also change your sword hand at any time, so you can hit both sides, and then another 20-minute walk home as a cooldown. Now that I'm at home and I'm writing this script, I feel amazing. I have all of those great endorphins that you get from an outdoor workout. You know, it's no secret that being in the sun and getting some exercise in is one of the best medications you can take. But I just did that playing a video game and battling some gladiators in the park. Kind of feels wrong, but kind of feels right at the same time. But this has me so excited for the potential of AR glasses, or as these mixed reality headsets get smaller and smaller and made to be used outdoors. And I think the team at Sinn Studio are really onto something here with this title and putting all of their focus into mixed reality combat. Now, to make this game a 10 out of 10, I still have a few things I would love to see. The first would be leaning a little bit more into the gamification. So, when you complete these waves, you earn coins or XP, which you can then use to upgrade your character. Basically exactly like Swordsman VR. I think that would just massively increase replayability, and maybe some leaderboards to chase after. A bit of friendly competition is always good. The next would be harder enemies, especially when you're outside and have a bit of pace behind you. It would be cool to have difficulty modifiers, but at the same time with its current setup, it does make you feel like a bit of a boss as you smoke your way through waves of enemies. And finally, local co-op. With the Quest 3S at a new low price, I would love to team up with my wife and defend our home from intruders together. Thank you Sinn Studio for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out their game in the link below and either pick it up now while it's cheap or get it on your wish list and wait for more updates to come in.